Day 3 of learning Soloham Diablo with no experience. For context, if you're new here, this is what Soloham looks like with yo-yos. And I've been doing this for a few months, but I want to learn if I can do this with Diablos. We made a lot of good progress on day 1, and I practiced a little bit on my own on day 2. And so today we're going to see if we can knock it out of the park. So we've got our Diablos, and I did a little bit of research. I studied some clips of myself doing this, and I think I figured out what the problem is. So I think we might get it today. Yo, how's it going, Nate? How's it going, Kyle? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna warm up a little bit with some one Diablo tricks, get myself back into the swing of things, and then we will do some attempts. Oops. This is why we warm up. So I can remember which way to unwind the Diablo. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's getting a little warm up with one Diablo, and then we'll get started with 2. I realize though, from doing a little bit of research and a little bit of mental research on this, I realized what I might have been doing wrong. And what I think I was doing wrong is I was trying to fully unwrap the Diablo. Oh boy. I think I was trying to fully unwrap the Diablo when going into the 2 Diablo rolls. Instead, oh man, that is vibing hard. Let's try that from the beginning again. But I was trying to fully unwrap the Diablo instead of just bringing my arm down and then pushing it over to get the roll started. So I'm going to try that today and see if that makes a difference. I think it will, but there's only one way to find out. I also learned that I'm supposed to be using both arms when I do the Soloham rolls, as opposed to just the one arm like you would with off-string Soloham. And so I think the combination of those things will help a lot. How's it going, y'all? Welcome, welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get in here. Let's get in this. Okay. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good day. We are going to do some Soloham Diablo attempts today, and I think I figured out what the problem was. So hopefully this should go better than before. But it may take me a few tries. That's okay. Is there a way to do that, by the way, Nate? I haven't figured out a way to fully do that, just to put in timeout for a day. But if you know a way to do that, by all means go for it. You have my approval. Yo, how's it going, Kesla? Oh, that was a pretty bad one. That was a pretty bad one. But we'll try again, it's all good. Hope everybody is having a good day so far. I think that might have been an accident, Kyle, don't worry. Not a problem. We had, every now and then we have some people in the chat that make a lot of inappropriate comments, and so we're just trying to minimize that, so this is a family-friendly stream. So I appreciate your help here, Nate. Dang. Okay, so what I think I need to do is I need to just do a minimal unwrap to get it started. Got a lot of unhinged comments in the chat today. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm sorry to hear if people are struggling this time of year. Hopefully some more lighthearted streams where we're just trying to learn something new together can help lighten the mood and help make it a nicer time of year for y'all. But we will give this some more attempts. I think the issue I was having, and I'm still running into it, is I'm still trying to figure out how to unwrap. Oof. I'm still trying to figure out how to unwrap the second Diablo. Because like I can catch it on the first roll a lot of the times, but not all the time. Can try to learn any tricks that leave sticks open and catch it back somehow. I'm not sure if I know what you mean by that, Kyle. Sorry you've been having a hard time with that, Clash. I know that can be a really scary thing to deal with. I hope you're doing alright, my friend. Pointless failure, believe it or not, I am a married man. Dang. So close. Alright, so let's figure this out. So what I thought the problem was that, because like we double wrap here, right? What I thought the issue was is that I could just bring my hand down to unwrap it while I hop with my other hand. And that's what I'm trying to do. But for whatever reason, I'm not quite getting the motion of it. So let's see if we can figure this out. That's my theory, at least, of what is supposed to work. The method you use isn't bending. Fair enough. That's okay. If you figure it out, let me know. If not, it's okay. I know there are ways to do that on Twitch. I just don't know how to do it on YouTube. Okay, that was kind of the idea. I let the Diablo drop too much, but that was the idea. Let the stick unwrap itself. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I might not be describing it as clearly as I'd like to, but that is kind of the idea. Is like, as the yo-yo falls, I kind of want to just like bring my arm down as I hop the other yo-yo up. Maybe I could try it from like, so that it kind of goes like that. That's kind of the idea. That's the theory. That's what I'm trying to do. So maybe let's practice it a little bit from leg orbits and see if this theory actually works. So the idea is that we're here, and it unwraps and we go into the orbits. So we're here, it's falling down and straight into an orbit. That's my theory of what I think will work. Yeah, no kidding. I bet, Nate. I've been thinking about getting started streaming on Twitch. I just haven't figured it out yet. I've been trying to figure out a way to multi-stream, and I'm still figuring it out at the moment. 5A, when you leave a stick open, then catch it back. Oh, so are you meaning like literally just like let go of the stick? Is that what you're referring to? Because like I'm not trying to do like full-on like stick release tricks at the moment. I'm trying to just figure out how to get it to unwrap for the double Diablo. I'm curious why, Nate. Did you have a rough time using Twitch, or? Okay, that was close. I feel like we're getting there. Try and catch it back, yeah. I will probably try some of those tricks after I figure out two-diabolo Soloham, but I appreciate it. They do look really cool though. Like the ones that Hunter has been doing where it like unwraps and then he catches it on the other string. Or like on the string connected to the other hand. I do want to learn those eventually, but the main goal right now is Soloham. Keep launching it too far to the side. Lost the stick for a second there. It's all good. Let's get that set up again. The idea for two-diabolo Soloham is what, yeah, and that's what I've been trying to use, is some of the tips from what you mentioned last stream, and also from Ryan Connolly, and from watching Hunter land double Diablo. Like, I've got some really good advice on how to do it. It's just figuring out how to implement. It's the hard part. Too many people spamming. Yeah, that's fair. I'm curious what you mean by that second part, though, Nate. It just didn't unwrap. It was close, though. What do you mean by there's no privacy on Twitch? I mean, like, I feel like in general online there's not that much privacy anyway, but are there more issues with like data leakage on Twitch or something? Oh no. Dang. See, I keep launching it to the side too much. And I think initially I need to launch it up more. Yo, how's it going, Spider-Man? Yeah, we're getting close. The main thing is just figuring out the control, because like I feel like I kind of panic and I launch the yo-yo too early, and when I launch it too early I launch it too far to the side and I'm not ready to catch it. Or Diablo. I said yo-yo, but you know what I mean. Oh, that is not, nope, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. We got it spin in the complete opposite direction. Okay, what happened here? Let's get these untangled. Okay, we got it. It's always fun trying new skill toys that I haven't tried before. And or being a beginner again, it's still fun. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to go towards popping it more up. Like, it still needs to go like to the side somewhat, so you have some momentum for the rolls, but I think in order for me to be able to control it, I need to launch it at least a little more up and not as much to the side. It's just easier said than done to do that. But we're trying. We are trying. Okay, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good attempt right there. Yo, how's it going, Humaira? Welcome, welcome. I'm not sure if were you on one of my yo-yo streams before? I don't quite recognize the username on that one. I usually stream yo-yo tricks, fun fact, but I've been really wanting to learn Diablo Soloham, and so here we are. Okay, that was a really good attempt right there. That was a really, really good attempt right there. It did not have enough of spin at all, but it was still a really good attempt. Thanks, Humaida, I appreciate it. Starting the second yo-yo on the right hand, so you can practice popping the first one up with the left. I'm not sure if I know what you mean by that. But thank you, Humaida, I appreciate it. That was a really good attempt, though. It's probably fine dropping my lighting equipment, right? Welcome to real life, where sometimes you make mistakes. Oh boy. This time I have a chair to catch it at least, so that it doesn't land on the floor. I have had it land on the floor before, but somehow this light hasn't broken yet, which is great. That is not aligned at all, but we'll go for it. Or not. Get that back lined up again. That was a really good attempt, though. More pressure on the right to make the Diablo pop up. But aren't I supposed to pop it up with the left hand since it's to the left anyway? Well, I guess it's looking mirrored right now. I still don't know why my stream is mirrored. I am right-handed, so I need to remember all of the tips are mirrored. Too much to the side, but we're getting there. Merry Christmas, Bradley. Have I tried playing this type of yo-yo? I have a little bit. This is my third day learning it. Day one was spent getting down the basics of how to spin it and some basic orbitals, and then trying to figure out the Diablo Soloham and getting some pretty decent attempts, all things considered, for day one. Day two, I practiced a little bit off stream, but didn't really make much progress. And here we are at day three. So definitely new to this, but what do you mean? Oh, so I never mind. I understand what you mean. What time is it in my country? It's close. It's probably like 11:30 or something right now. I haven't checked the time. But probably around like 11:30 a.m. Just doing this as a little bit of an early lunch break. Go back up. Go back up. Yeah, too far to the side. Too far to the side. But we're getting there. It's 1:28 a.m. Dedication for being on here so late. I hope that you don't stay up too late and get some good sleep. But I appreciate the support. Thank you. Oh boy, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. How's it going, Killer Edits? I do remember you. How's it going, man? We're trying Diablo today. We got one like really good attempt a couple minutes ago. The thing is, if I don't wrap the string around the Diablo, it'll like immediately fall, dude. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Like like I appreciate the suggestions, but you know, like realistically speaking, like it would immediately drop. Now, if you're suggesting I wrap it the other direction, like we could try that. But I don't think it would work the right way. Thanks, Maida, I appreciate it. Oh boy. My dude. There's a reason that we keep banning you, my friend, and it's because whenever you're in the chat, you put in some seriously inappropriate stuff. I appreciate you wanting to support the stream, but please leave the chat clean, my friend. Like, this is a family-friendly channel. Man. Dang it. I thought I had that one. I thought I had that one. I twisted it the wrong way. Try to do the Eiffel Tower with Diablos. I don't actually know how to do the Eiffel Tower with Diablos. One trick, axi-paxi. I know how to do Eiffel Tower with the yo-yo, but I'm pretty new to Diablo tricks. So I'm still figuring some of that out at the moment. But I can do some orbiting tricks. Not very cleanly, but I'm trying. You learned on YouTube? Nice. I will probably learn some more Diablo tricks, like some more of the classic Diablo tricks at some point, but right now my main goal is Diablo Soloham. Which you might think, you know, wouldn't it make more sense to learn easier tricks first? And to that you would be right. But sometimes I like to just push my boundaries and see what I can learn. Okay, we got a couple rolls on that one. We're getting there. The question is, can I keep it going and like not immediately lose control of the rolls? Because that was one of my better attempts. That was a really good attempt. That was not one of my better attempts. Dude, how many alt accounts do you have? Just move both hands on the second yo-yo, not just one. Yeah, that's the thing, is like with Diablo Soloham, you usually have to use both arms to make the shuffling work. Because they're just so much heavier that like using one hand is most likely not going to cut it. I mean, you can, but it's less consistent that way. Yeah, we're getting there, Killer Edits. Believe it or not, on the last stream for Diablo Soloham, a lot of people ended up watching the stream afterwards, like after I posted the VOD of it. So it's okay if the views during the stream are lower. I just hope people enjoyed the content, whether they watch it live or later. Dang. Need to control the angle of that better. Dang. I'm trying two different methods to see which one is more consistent. They may look pretty similar, but they are slightly different. I'm trying to see which one leads to more controlled results. So we'll see. Because I'm trying two methods. The one where I pop the, oops, let me try it again. The one where I pop the Diablo up really high, and the other where I just try and unwrap the oh my gosh. Maybe I should take a second to get this figured out before I just start explaining what I'm doing. So, while I'm getting the spin back up again, what I'm trying to do is two methods. One, where after I get the spin going on the second Diablo, I just kind of like let it come down. So like from the orbits, let it come down, and then orbit around. And then the second option is to focus on the hopping up with the second Diablo to get the rolls going. Those are the two methods I'm trying right now. I'm trying to figure out which one. Dude, how many alts do you have? Like genuinely, do you have like 10 alt accounts? Like I appreciate that you're sorry, but like dude, please be civil in the chat. If you make one inappropriate comment, I'm banning every single alt account that you have. Yeah. You have 25 alt accounts. My goodness. That's dedication right there. How does one come up with 25 alt accounts anyway, out of curiosity? You just have 25 email addresses? That didn't unwrap. I thought that unwrapped the Diablo. It did not. Let's see here. There we go. Well, look at chat and immediately drop the stick. Lol. There's another way when it starts the second unroll it the opposite way. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I think that's the one that I'm trying to do. Add account and make a random Gmail. Fair enough. Sounds about right. Okay. See, the problem with popping the first yo-yo up as opposed to the side is that you don't really have a lot of momentum to keep the rolls going. Not sure how to read that script, but I hope that you're enjoying the tricks, my friend. Making some progress over here. We're getting there. We're getting there. Or we just drop both. Always fun when you drop both Diablos at the same time before you even start the rolls. Roll the second Diablo at the finish of the second Diablo starts the opposite side. So that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to like I'm trying to roll it around like that. Like what I was trying to demonstrate with so we have it, we unroll it and then we do our orbits. Kind of a thing. That's the idea. I'm glad that you like the hat. I thought it would be the right time of year for the hat. Do it as quick as I can. The unroll. Like that. I'm trying to see if I can figure out the movement with just the one Diablo. Because if I can figure out the pattern of like the arm movement, because you're supposed to use both arms when you do the rolls. If I can figure out the rhythm for that with just one. I know I've been thinking about putting a Christmas tree in the background, but I don't have a Christmas tree that will fit in the backdrop and not get in the way. Right, like that's what I'm trying to do. Like that was the method I was trying to explain before. Oh my. That launched pretty far. Maybe a little bit too much momentum on that one. Hopefully I'll still have blinds after this. Wee. Thing is, like, I feel like there has to be a way to do this, because like plenty of people are able to do 2, 3, and 4 Diablo Soloham. So it is possible. It's just challenging. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this yo-yo would absolutely destroy a Christmas tree if I had it in the background. Okay, so we unwrap, boom, boom. That was close. Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out the rhythm. I feel like that was closer. That was definitely closer. Yeah, I know, right? Christmas trees are expensive, dude. Like, they're way more expensive than I thought they'd be. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, that's definitely the rhythm. Where, like, I move it to the side, and then I launch it with the other hand. That is definitely the Soloham rhythm. Now, if I can figure out how to do this with both Diablos on the string at the same time, we're in business. We are in business. My name is Daniel. How's it going, Pablo? You don't know the price because you live in Pakistan. Needless to say, Christmas trees are way more expensive than I ever thought they should be. You don't celebrate Halloween or Christmas? Yeah, those tend to be a little bit more Western holidays. That's fair. Yo, how's it going, Josh? I think I figured out the rhythm for the Soloham. The hard part is getting it to actually happen. Because like the rhythm, what I think I figured out for the rhythm is move with one hand, launch with the other. Move it under, over. Under with one hand, over with the other. That's got to be the rhythm. The question is, can we put it all together with both Diablos? I think we can. really do. Okay, that was not the attempt. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, is like when I pop the yo-yo up to do this movement under. So the idea is that while the one yo-yo is in the air, the other gets pushed under quickly to give room for the next one. And then as the one in the air lands, I then launch the next one and then move the one that just landed underneath my leg. Well, not necessarily under my leg, but you know what I mean. Do I play any video games? I play some. I played Poke Rogue on stream last time, actually, while I was taking a break. Because believe it or not, Diablos are a lot heavier than yo-yos, and they can be quite the forearm workout. Keep popping it too far to the side. Can I do Godspeed? Probably not with the Diablo, but I could with the yo-yo. I just really want to land Diablo Soloham. That's kind of like the goal of this stream. Because I really like that. I think it'll really help a lot with my off-string Soloham to get better at Diablo Soloham. Even though the movements aren't exactly the same, I feel like it'll open a lot of new options. Okay, that was close, because moving to the side is what I need to do. Yeah, these things are massive. Believe it or not though, like the Diablo has hit me before. It has really rubbery rims, and so it doesn't hurt that much. It's just heavy. So it's just more shocking than it is like actually painful. That's not good. Nope, that's not going anywhere. Keeping them aligned is harder than I thought it'd be. Okay, we got this, we got this. We're getting some good attempts here. We really are. Okay. We are getting some really good attempts in here. If you are enjoying this kind of content, please do double tap the screen. And the screen tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content. We got this, y'all. Lock in. Ah, dang. We're getting there. Thanks, Killer Edits. I appreciate the support, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I think the other thing that helps with the method I'm preferring is to move my arms wider apart to allow more room for them to unwrap. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I've been trying to keep posting tricks that I enjoy and that hopefully people will find entertaining. I posted some fun slow-mo off-string tricks over the weekend and this morning as well too, so if y'all enjoy that, consider checking them out. Ironically, the Diablo's hitting my blinds does less damage to my blinds than when a yo-yo hits my blinds. I'm not sure why. It's all good, Killer Edits. I appreciate the support regardless of what medium you use to do so. Oh, dude, that felt so close. That one felt so close because like they were spaced well enough apart that it felt like I had enough room that if I had aimed it properly, that would have worked. Dang. We're getting there. We're getting there. Sometimes learning is messy and it takes time, and that's all right. What kind of stuff are y'all learning lately that you've been enjoying? Making some progress on any personal projects or hobbies, or learning a language or anything? I've been trying to learn some Cantonese, but I've got a long way to go on that one. Yeah, we will we will learn the trick if it breaks every last bit of this room. I'm just kidding. It actually hasn't caused hardly any damage. Off-string causes way more damage than this so far. Because these are rubber rims, they really don't do much to the walls or anything. I feel like that was the idea, but I thought it unwrapped. It did not. Alright, where'd that other Diablo go? Here it is. No, come back. Okay. You like football and badminton? Nice. Am I the best yo-yo guy on YouTube? Probably not. But that's not really what I'm aspiring for anyway. I just hope that people enjoy the tricks that I learn and that we're able to make for a fun, positive environment where people can relax and just have fun on stream and enjoy having a good time. So close. As for the best yo-yo YouTuber, I would imagine the one who is the most qualified would be Hunter. Given the fact that he's ranked number 3 in the world at the moment, and in the US. Getting podium at both the US National and World Yo-Yo Contest is a really huge achievement. See, when I try and land it up top, like when I try and hop the yo-yo up, it just hops on an angle instead of actually up, which is why I want to try the method that goes to the side, where it kind of goes like this. Because I feel like that will be a much more successful method. Do I like any sports other than yo-yoing? I enjoy running, like long distance running. I had a phase where I got into calisthenics for a while there and learned like the L-sit and stuff like that, which was fun. But I don't have a pull-up bar anymore, so that kind of puts a damper on things. This is not aligned at all. But there are plenty of sports that are fun, like bowling is fun. It's all good, Killer Edits. Sometimes people like to just like chill and watch in the background kind of thing. Nothing wrong with that. That's kind of fun. Not boring sports like badminton. Well, I mean, badminton is fun. It's just like I'm not very good at it. But I guess that's not saying much because I'm not very good at a lot of sports. But I'm okay at running once I actually get in shape for it. I can run for a pretty long distance. But I've always been pretty bad at basketball, despite being pretty tall. You'd think all that hand-eye coordination from yo-yoing would come in handy for basketball. It doesn't. Dang. Thought that one was it, dude. I keep getting it the way that I'm trying, like for the method that I'm trying to go for right now. Like I keep getting it in a really good setup and then I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. It's hopping off the string when I'm trying to just move it to the left. Yo, how's it going, young crisis actor? Hope you're doing well. The reverse trick is cool. It is fun. Isn't it cold? Not really. It's actually like really warm in my house right now. Believe it or not, like I live in a pretty warm part of the country and so it doesn't really get super cold here. Where I grew up, on the other hand, gets pretty cold. Nope. Nope. I thought that, yeah, that was not even close. Heaters, we do have heaters, yeah, but even so outside it's not too bad. I'm not sure what the temperature is right now, but see you in a bit. No worries, my friend. Okay, let's try this again. So we're running into a problem where if I hop the yo-yo or the Diablo up, it goes on an angle and it's too hard to control. But if I try and go to the sides, they clash before I can pop one of them up. And that's, yeah, nope. Let's try that again. We got this, we got this. Not perfectly aligned, but good enough. Nope. Dang. I thought it unwrapped, it didn't. It did not. I thought it did. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. Lock in, chat. We are going to get this. It's a good one. Okay, so here's what I think is the problem. I think what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to launch it to the side when I do that. And right now, I'm not giving it enough momentum to the side. And so it's just falling off. Because right now it's just kind of going like that. When I really need it to go like further. So that it's more like that. That's the idea, at least. So we'll see. We'll see what we can pull off here. Like, I feel like I know what needs to happen. It's just the execution part of it. But perhaps I don't know what needs to happen, and I'm just thinking I do. We'll see. Okay, so that sort of worked. I just didn't unwrap the Diablo. All right. Okay, so that time it just didn't unwrap. I had more distance to the side, but the second yo-yo just didn't unwrap, so I could move it to the side. Oops. We got this, we got this, we got this. Dude, why didn't that unwrap? I thought that unwrapped. Probably because I didn't bring my hand fully underneath it. I thought I did. I thought I did. It did not. Otherwise it would have been wrapped. Okay, okay, okay. The movement was there. The initial movement was absolutely there. We are getting this today. Even if I have to stream again tonight to land it, we are getting it today. Caught it. Oof. One moment. That majorly messed up one of my lights for a second there. There we go. Just gonna take a quick second to get a drink and make sure that my chat is updated. All right, we'll see you around, Killer Edits. Thanks for being here. Mira, how's it going? Okay. Hope to see it again. Thanks, Killer Edits. I appreciate it. If you're subscribed, which it sounded like you were, you'll get notified next time that I go live. Not to worry. We'll see if I have time to go live again tonight. It depends on if I actually land this right now or not. Hoping to land this during the stream. But if not, I will try again tonight. We got this. Oh, dude, that was so close actually. That felt like the right movement for sure. That felt so close. To see like the vision is actually coming through right there. So like I don't know if you all saw that, but when I was able to move the one yo-yo, like I was able to get that movement like I've been trying to replicate under my leg for the leg orbits. I was able to get that movement to happen. This one, where I kind of shove it to the side. I was able to get that to happen. Now the question is, can I do that and juggle both yo-yos at the same time? Or Diablos. It's going to be so hard to not call these yo-yos, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. Having yo-yoed for like nearly 16 years at this point, it's really hard not to call these yo-yos because that's what I usually use as skill toys, but we are going to get this. We're so close. Let's get some hype in the chat for that. We are figuring this out. Because see, that movement is happening. It is. Yo, thanks. Thanks, Nitin. Appreciate it. We're starting to figure out the movement. We really are. Those are not aligned at all. That's okay. Nice. Okay, we're making progress. We are making progress. It's just the controlling it part now. I mean, I guess it's been that the whole time, but we're figuring out the movement. Yo, how's it going, Brian? Welcome, welcome. We're finally figuring out the movement. So what I've been working on so far is I figured out the movement is that you shove it to the side with one arm and lift it over with the other. Because what I was doing before was I was trying to do everything with one hand for Soloham and it was not working at all. And so now I think I figured out how to do that motion where it shoves the yo-yo to the side, or the Diablo to the side. Now we just need to be able to do the actual rolls with the other hand now. Goodness. But I've now twisted. Okay, hang on. 1 second. I got distracted while I was trying to set this up and I got the strings twisted. Okay, we'll get that untangled. Okay. We'll get this. I know, we're getting so close, dude. I know, it looks really cool. I like the motion and it feels like it's the right motion. Like it feels like that's the way the momentum is supposed to go. we're like starting to get it going, right? It's just trying to control the second part of that motion. So like after you shove it to the side, controlling that motion where you then hop it over to keep the shuffles going. That's the hard part. But we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. Dude, that felt so, oh man, that felt like it was it, and then I hit it with my hand. I know, right? I feel like that's got to be the technique, because like when I talked with Ryan Conley about it, and he was mentioning that you need to drive with both hands, drive the rolls with both hands. And I think that was my issue before, is I was trying to do it with just one. And I feel like doing it that way, right now, what I'm trying to do, will give it enough momentum to actually keep the rolls going, because otherwise there just won't be enough momentum, and they'll stop shuffling and run into each other. Diablos are fun, Nate. They are fun. I don't know if they'll become like a main staple of the channel. Maybe they will. I don't know. I just started with them, but they are fun. They're like similar enough to yo-yo that there's transferable skills, but it's also different enough that it's engaging. Excuse me. All right, there we go. Would you recommend me spending my last $30 on one? Depends on what your goals are, but I would say it's fun, especially if you want to get better at off string. I'd say this would be a great way, like great introduction to off string. Or if you already are doing off string, it's a great way to get better at it, because it gives you some new ideas of directions you can go that you might not have thought of otherwise, or because of how wide these are, it makes it easier to land tricks that you might have a hard time with otherwise to get the motion down. Oh my gosh. That was a bad attempt. Yeah, seriously, if you got forearms of steel, like the first stream I did of this, man, my arms were killing me after that. But surprisingly, I thought I would not be able to use my arms at all the next day because of how tiring this was. But believe it or not, it was way more sore in my shoulders and in my neck than in my arms actually, and I'm not sure why. Dude, that was it, and then I whiffed. We whiffed it, but we were close. It also kind of depends on what model you're getting for the Diablos, but I guess I don't really know enough about Diablos to give good recommendations, but these ones have been pretty good. Could be with my stance, that's true. You're not really into off-string. That's fair. I like off-string a lot, but to each their own. And that's why I generally back up most of my recommendations with it depends on what your goals are, right? Because like if you're not interested in off string or learning a new skill toy, then like getting a new skill toy is probably not worth it. But if you are interested in off string or getting into a new skill toy, then by all means it's a fun change of pace. And several really good Soloham off-string players have mentioned that learning Diablo Soloham helps them a lot with learning regular Soloham. Dude, that was, oh my gosh. I launched that one too high, but that was the idea. I feel like we are so close to getting this under control, man. It's like I feel like I've got the motion, and then right when I feel like I've got it under control, it just like launches in some random direction. Getting so close though, dude. Okay. Okay. That was easily my best attempt yet. That was definitely my best attempt yet. And I still tried to do it all with one hand. But still, that was definitely my best attempt. We are clipping that one, boys. Because even though I tried to do all, like the whole rolls with one hand and it didn't work, I still had it under way better control than normal. Y'all are seeing this coming together, right? We're getting so close. How's it going, Killer Edits? You're seeing some of this, my friend. Like we've made some progress since you hopped out earlier. Yeah, we're making some really good progress, actually. Dude, we're so close, it's like ridiculous. Let me realign this so that I'm actually lined up with the camera. Keeps like tilting to the side and like going further and further away from the actual camera angle. Dude, it's so close, it's killing me here, but we're getting there. Like, you're seeing the consistency is getting there, man. Like, I've gotten so many closer attempts than normal, where I've been able to get a couple of shuffles. Just to remind myself the movement. Shove to the side, lift over, shove to the side, lift over, shoves, lift, shove, lift, shove, lift, shove, lift. That's the movement we're going for. Dude, it is so close, it's ridiculous. That's gotta be the movement. It's so freaking close. Oh my gosh. The parallel is a great yo-yo, but the stainless rims can really smack your nails good and break them. Oof. I'm glad you're liking the yo-yo, but I'm sorry the rims are a little bit lethal when it comes to your fingernails. How can I get too many finger smacks from those? I definitely have my fair share of bruises and cuts from messing up and smacking my hand with the yo-yo. And those metal rims can be brutal sometimes. Let's go. Let's freaking go, y'all. It happened. How do I stop? Who even cares? We did it, chat. We did it. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. We landed it. And it only took 2 streams and 1 off-stream practice session. Let's freaking go, y'all. I think that was a really solid way to end it. So with that, now that my Diablo has flown off the screen, thanks y'all for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be practicing some more Diablo Soloham this week, so if you're interested in seeing more of that, please do subscribe so you can be notified when I go live next. Thanks for being here, y'all. I appreciate it. And we did it. Let's go.